Here with Fairmont State head coach Tim Koenig, student athletes Isaiah Sanders and Briggs Paris. Coach, we'll have you start us off with an opening statement from an emotional contest, and we'll open it up for some questions.
Yeah, definitely. Wanted to thank the town, the school, for all the support, all the families, the coaches, and then obviously all the players. My family. And these players, obviously all the seniors, we're just really appreciative of them sticking together. I know this one hurts. Tough finish, but I love these guys and think the world of them. Obviously these two, Briggs and Zay next to me. I just think the world of these guys and love them, and that's my statement.
Isaiah and Briggs, maybe what was the turning point in the game? That obviously a narrow margin, but what was what happened in order to have Virginia Union come away with a narrow victory? What, in your perspective?
They just made a couple extra plays at the end of the game. It's really it. Rebounding. I mean, we played well throughout the game. They played well. It was a hard-fought game. A couple loose balls they got. They just got a couple extra plays in us at the end of the game.
Yeah, just pick up what Zay said. I mean, both two good teams. They just made one more play than we did. So that's about it.
Gentlemen, my name is Mo Zukic. I'm here with the Times West Virginian. You came in averaging 93 points a game. They hold you to 64, well below your season low. What do you attribute it to? Because I felt like the zone gave you trouble for most of the game. What do you attribute that scoring output to?
The pace was a little slower, less possessions. We turned it over that stretch when we were up, second half, out of the timeout. A couple turnovers that really hurts. And we had some looks that didn't fall, and it's hard to get out in transition. Then some shot making. It's hard to get out in transition when they're getting on the glass, and scoring the ball. So a few things wrap up into one where, it's pace. Some turnovers, some offensive rebounds, not getting out in transition, and we had some pretty good looks that just didn't fall today. And like they said, they made that one more play at the end.
To the players, it was 59-50 in your favor with about just under 8 minutes to go. Where did it kind of go wrong down the stretch, the last 8 minutes?
We turned it over a couple of times, and then we just didn't make shots. They're a good team. Sometimes you gotta give them credit. So that's about all I got.
I would say second chance points. We lost a couple of their shooters in transition and in the half court, so they hit a couple threes, and on top of that, got a couple and ones, I believe. I feel like it just comes down to they just made a couple extra plays than us when it mattered most at the end of the game.
And lastly, for me, Coach, you touched on it, but the numbers say they're a pretty good rebounding team, but they had slim edge in total rebounds, but 22 offensive rebounds. Do you think that was you touched on it a little bit. Was that the difference in the game?
Extra opportunities, yeah. They had couple clean looks that didn't go. We had a lot of clean looks that didn't go, but they had extra opportunities. We turned the ball over, 15 times, and then they obviously got us on the boards. Just looking at the shot attempts, they had so many more attempts. It's hard to win a game. The margin for error is a lot smaller when they have so many more opportunities. That's really the difference in the game.
Coach, Mark Burdig, Renda Media. Indiana. You forced just 8 turnovers. The physicality of this game, was this a more physical game in the way it was officiated and the officials allowing both teams to be more physical?
It was a physical game. You can ask the officials that question.